Yo, yo, yo. Hey, this is for my kinfolk. 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 First of all, I wanna thank the guy above that teaching me what's right and showing me much love. Thanking all the people that pushing me ahead. Now I know in due time be breaking off bread. Living life in life terms, gotta do. Cause things in the past might come back and hunt you. The way you started out, the way you fought about. Avoided all the haters cause you took a different route. You suffered from the loss, you ate from the pain. With all the death, you kept the step and yet you still remain. So let's smoke, sit back and do a toast. Not my family, but you know to me as King Flo. Yo, this is for my kinfolk. This is for my kinfolk. This is for my kinfolk. This is for my kinfolk.
I see you, D. Did you get my notification? I even put it on your page too. Let me see if you're gonna get my notification. Well, you didn't get no notification, but you can get the I know the invite gonna go through. You know, I gave my birthday shots out already, people, but you know what I'm saying? I can always thank my high power for giving me the strength, open my eyes, put my feet on the floor to get out the bed and to do the things that I do. That's love. You know, I got the only way I caught it was on my phone. Oh, you be on the computer too? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if the computer do it. My wife usually catch me on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? She get a notification from YouTube. But anyway, y'all, I want to give much ups to Diane. You know what I'm saying? Especially for the stars too. Thank you for the stars. You know what I'm saying? I'm reaching up. I'm reaching for them. I'm reaching for them. I appreciate you, sis. You know what I'm saying? It ain't too many people that's generous like you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing but, you know what I'm talking about? It ain't nothing but what? You can get a person what? Up to $1 or something. Well, up to more than $1, but you know, the minimum is like $1 or something. Or 15 cents or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm talking about? I just want to thank you, you know what I'm saying? The next process is verification of your tracking number, okay? And a picture of your ID card to complete your tracking number information. Oh man, let me see. Facebook clearance. Yeah, man. I'm doing little things, trying to come up. I'm testing the waters on a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying, as far as money. As you can see, I've been putting the link up where you can play games and get money and shit like that. Well, I don't played it already, and it's time for me to cash out. So I'm gonna let y'all know if I'll be able to cash out or whatever and stuff like that. You know, I ain't too concerned about, you know what I'm saying, my name or whatever, cause I get what I need to give a person. You know, I ain't gonna give a person too much, cause there's a lot of scams and everything out there. But just take this one in consideration because I'm testing it out for you. And right now I'm doing something else, you know what I'm saying? As far as money and stuff like that, and grant things, you know, where you don't have to pay it back or whatever and things. I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up. You know what I'm saying? I got people in the field, you know what I'm saying, working it out and everything. Right. You know what I'm saying? I know. Yeah. What you say? Don't mention it. I got to mention it because I got to get credit what credit's due. You know what I'm saying? And we got to start doing that for our people. You know, people that do something good for somebody, man, we got to give them that credit. Because, you know, we got a lot of people in our culture that, get things done for them and shit like that. And then once they get up and get publicity or whatever and shit, they walk past the person that enlightened them to it and shit, and they look down on them from being cause, they up now, when them people don't help them along the way and shit, So it's a lot of things that, we can be thankful for. I even came up with a topic for today that, that we're going to talk about and things. Now, these people asking me for my motherfucking ID and shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask these people. So you saying you need my ID? I'm just trying it out, you know what I'm saying? My homie got on here, you know what I'm saying? We kind of close down here and shit like that. And I looked on his page. He put me up on some, for some money and shit. So I'm seeing about it. Seeing if it's really true. I hope there ain't no scammers, cause all scammers, man, I'm gonna let you know right now. Using my name for some unnecessary shit will fuck you up and get you put in jail. You know what I'm saying? Cause I done been through that. I'm 50-some years old. All that shit was out a long time ago. 1-800 numbers and all type of shit. So if a motherfucker be trying to use my name, I don't even trip because they only be practicing. Better hope the police don't put that jewelry on their ass, them bracelets, But that's the way it is for those people. Thank you, D. Hey, that's love, See, people, it be shit like this that make a person do better in what they doing. You know what I'm saying? You can give props to a motherfucker that's doing something negative, and you can do something that's, positive and get reaction from it. Yes. And your Facebook password to start your tracking number verification. No, I'm not gonna be able to do all that, man. I'm not gonna be able to do it, man. They can keep the $5,000. It's yes, they want my ID and your Facebook password. No, man, I don't do that. I don't want nobody into my life like that. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather do it out. I'll wait on this other cash out I got. They can probably go ahead and keep their $5,000 or whatever it may take. You know what I'm saying? But as far as my information, that's me and what I stand for. Today, I stand for positivity, doing things the right way, getting the right information and shit, not cutting no corners. A person tell you some shit good and legit. 1 minute, you get to doing the shit or whatever. You don't messed up your whole life. You know what I'm saying? You don't messed up your credit. You know what I'm saying? Those people don't ask you, oh, you got a check down there, but we need you to put $100 to get it released or something like that, And that'd be the people that I talked about earlier with the binders on, that look at the situation and look at the dollar signs and shit and think that everything okay long as they get the money and stuff. And that's all they think about is the money. But not caring about selling their soul, you know what I'm saying? Fucking up their credit, you know what I'm saying? Donating to a lost cause to somebody that's overseas that don't even speak your language, but smart enough to work on these motherfucking computers and shit like that. We gotta watch stuff like that. I'm gonna let these people know, man, I can't give you, you know what I'm saying, my Facebook password. Even though Facebook ain't nothing but a book, but it have information up in there. It have personal information on there. People do personal things on Facebook. Like put their addresses up there and shit like that when they have something. What kind of car they in or whatever and things like that. Facebook is informational, especially for the ones that's woke and got their eyes open and looking for a come up. We got to be aware of what we do now today, people, as far as our name. You want your name in no bad stuff. You don't want your name to be bad as far as credit on getting something. And letting these people know. Man, I'm giving you my ID, but it's gonna be very hard for you to get my Facebook password because I do my work on Facebook. Okay, thank you. Y'all see what them people did to me, right? Diane, you still there? On everything. Straight up. That's crazy. Yeah, no, Miss Clark. Now this damn computer running faster than ever. Man, it's crazy. That's crazy. The people heard me saying something good, D, and they threw it in. They evicted me. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? When I started back up, it cut right on where I stopped at. So I still got your ears, right? You still present, ain't you? Let me know. Ain't no telling what these people are, you know. I'm gonna leave them alone though and get to our regular scheduled program. Straight up. Let me put my topic back up there. They don't took my topic away and everything. You know, this topic relates to me, y'all. Damn. Boom, 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 boom. This topic relates to me. Topic is ascensions. Ascensions. You know, that's my brand. That's my label of my LLC. You know what I'm saying? Ascensions define meaning, you know, to ascend, meaning to go up. You know, it's other words, you know what I'm saying, that relates to it. Like come up, you know. A lot of people say, you know what I'm saying, I'm looking for a come up. A lot of people rise. You know, if you're down low, you're gonna rise. You know what I'm saying? Grow. A word like grow. You know, it's a positive word. You know, it's an action word. You know, when I base my LLC on extensions, I was telling my life, you know, extensions is my life. That's why on some of my pictures of my clothing that I don't pose, I put I am ascensions. Meaning to grow, to rise, to come up. To come up from where you from. At what stage you on to rise. You know, we fall down, but we get back up. We ascend. So extensions is basically here's looking at you, the meaning and everything. I don't put no type of other pictures with it like teddy bear. Well, I might do something if I'm feeling it, but extensions plain should catch anybody eye. Far as growing, having something, rising from where they are. There's a lot of people don't understand it. You know, we are what we buy and how we look, how we dress, what we think, what we say. Now you got some people walking around with a teddy bear on their, you know what I'm saying? A teddy bear on their shirt. These people that was growing up, you couldn't get a teddy bear to them on Christmas Day. But yet again, they go and pay a lot of money for a teddy bear on their shirt. You know, usually what we wear is what we stand for. You got athletes, you got businessmen, you got uniformed people. And you know exactly what they be about. Judging from the outside. You know what's on the inside supposed to come out and shine. The outside is always going to be outside. Rain, sleet, or snow. If you put it in subliminal messages. Everybody don't like to get wet. Everybody don't like to be laughed at. Your clothes can do that. It can tell a person exactly what you represent. Some like the guys that be outside with their pants hanging below their butt. Always wearing gym shoes. It usually be some type of design or some saying on their shirt that makes them who they are. And we don't get enough respect to the ones that grind from the bottom, that make it up to that level and things like that. But a person that already got it, who really don't care for themselves, can put anything out there if they got money, and our people will jump. Ironically, I was talking about ascending, and you could best believe every position that a person hold, they had somebody to give them insight on it. They had somebody to put them in position. They gave people suggestions. You gave them information. But you know, those same people will get that position and will look down on everybody that they come in contact with that's not on their level, that's not making the same money they got the same job and everything. You know, we would look down on people, and those people gonna be the ones that got us in that position. We as people that when we get a badge, opportunity, a promotion, a status, we tend to hurt others. We tend to forget about others. And a lot of time, the ones that got us to that point, and we overlook them because now we're ahead. So I guess we're expecting that person to bow down, to want to ask us for something. We want to be important. That's what we're going to be. We want to be important. But we reach out and we do the wrong things that prevents us from making it to that level. We hold each other down. And I ain't talking about holding a person down as in having a back, somebody to fall on, or giving them a hand, helping them. I'm talking about the other hold people down. Hold people back from being successful. Don't get me wrong now. A person can have in their mind of holding you back. But if you don't have it in your mind, it can never happen. A person can only do to you what you let them do. And while I'm up here, I'm gonna see if I can bring a couple more positive people on here. I don't know if y'all from King, but he's a prominent king. You know what I'm saying? He get good measurements. He give good suggestions. And it say sorry, something went wrong, so his phone might can't really too much accept it right now. But if he on, I'm gonna copy this and maybe I can just put it on his page, because he always has something good to offer us, something good to say, to give people strength, as in to go on, and also what to look for. You know, that's somebody we should always listen to. We should always listen to somebody that's cutting out their precious time and is willing to help somebody else grow. You know, just like we take things for granted, we take people for granted. People that have at times 101 support for you, want you to win, want you to be somebody. We take that away from ourselves. You know, I didn't even know I got stars from Diane. But I know now. You know, continue to bring out the best in me. And I promise you, I'm going to turn it into a boomerang. It's going to come right back to you. You know, just by appreciation. You know, just by you just doing something out of your heart that really didn't even mean nothing to you. You know, just a little something to get used to or whatever. But it meant something to me. It meant something to me. It let me know somebody listening. That somebody's supportive. That we got a caring person on the board, you know what I'm saying? That wants to get involved. Even if it's helping other people besides themselves. I thank you. I thank you with all my heart, because you know that's a touch right there. That's a touch, and you always got them and put the icing on the cake by saying something good. You make a person feel good, D. Those are the type of people that we need to be surrounded by. People like yourself. Think the world would be a lot better. We've been on shed a whole lot of light on the situation. As far as our lives and where we going, we already know where we've been. I think you know that, because we both been there together, and right now we know that ain't no place to go. No, nowhere else except for up. Ascensions. Bettering ourselves, having something. Start exercising our thoughts again. Start making it known, presenting them. You know, a person could talk all day, but you just act on whatever you believe in. You gave Food for Thought stars. You know, people, this ain't for Mike Larry. Food for Thought was created for us. Ain't no particular people, no particular person. I'm here for everybody. I can't be prejudiced like that. The way people be prejudiced with friendship, knowing if they want to have a friend in you or not. You know what I'm saying? Have you got to think about it? In no sense of even going through the formalities of it, of being friends. If you got to think about being my friend. If somebody got to tell you about being my friend, there ain't nothing to talk about. Because you letting me know that you don't have a judgment. You judging off others, off other people's thoughts. If you academically incline yourself into learning politics and make it up to be the president, you're going to have a cabinet. But it's you, the one that make the decisions on what goes on with or without the cabinet. So your decisions that you make, you got to know that other people gonna be affected by your decision. Your surroundings or whatever. You know, to be a boss, you got to be there for your people. Something like a king or a queen. You know, they make sure the townspeople eat. They make sure that the townspeople stay, how could you say, creative as far as the houses, building new things, making wheels. They want to make sure that information out there so then people will know. Because if they didn't know, they'll be walking in circles. Something like what we doing today, you know what I'm saying? Putting it on the table. To get people out of that circle process of doing the same thing, expecting different results. Ending up at the same spot where they started. But drawing them a straight line on where to go. Instead of going in circles. But it's a trick to it. And it's subliminal. It's easy as hell. And it's true. I promise you. Because I'm an example of it. I lived through it. You know, I'm not going to scam you like the scams that people trying to do today. That are trying to make money. I'm not going to scare you. I'm going to tell you some shit that's true. I'm not going to beat around the bush, take you into formalities. I'm not going to ask for information. I'm not going to ask you to pay me to tell you. Because I know one day, once you accomplish what you accomplish, you're going to remember me. You're going to remember who got you that way. So while you waiting on this straight line for us to give you, you must first work on yourself and establish that loyalty within yourself. You got to want this. You can't just talk about it. You got to be about it. And you got to turn right. And when you turn right, you're going to be able to keep straight. You're going to be able to get what we've been talking about. Because out of that 360 turn that you did chasing your tail, something's supposed to have changed in you. You remember? You chased the tail before. Just a few minutes ago. And to chase your tail, you got to keep doing that shit in motion. Right behind each other consecutively. No stopping. We want to stop you from making that left turn, chasing your tail and shit like that. This time, we want you to turn right. It's subliminal. Right is right and wrong is not. if you can do things the right way, if you can say things the right way, present things the right way, respect people the right way, you got a nice little road ahead of yourself. And it's a lot of opportunities on the way of stops you can make. And let that be continuously. Let that run consecutively. From employee to supervisor, from supervisor to manager, from manager to CEO, from CEO to the president. You keep chasing your tail, you're going to find out what it is. You got your ass out. We got to make a way for ourselves, people. Quit waiting on people to help you, to lift you up and all that type of shit. Because you're not going to appreciate when they do. Because you haven't lifted a hand, urge, or a thought, or nothing into doing it. So that means you're not going to appreciate it the way you're supposed to. Just like a female appreciate dudes nowadays. There's one on every corner. And they can get it out of every one of them. So why should I stop doing what I'm doing when I can get not just it out of him, but I can get it out of him, and him. But never think about the family behind him. Never think about his life behind. You know what I'm saying? You got to watch out because there's people for themselves out here. Just like the scams that I'm looking at right now and shit like that. People make money off other people for your attention. You know, for your validation and things like that. And we look for that shit. And that's all we see is the money. A lot of people I know don't been swindled out of money. Told they had a grant, but they need $200-300 to release the check. And they send it to an unknown address that can't be contacted. Because they want it fast. They want it without working. Without breaking a nail. Moving a muscle and shit like that. And wind up. Those people don't swindle them out of money. Don't mess up their credit. As a matter of fact, police looking for them to put the jewelry on them. While they sitting back like a fat rat. You know, that's why we got to educate ourselves. We look on these phones every day. Why we be looking at this old dumb shit? People acting like clowns. Face be made up and all that type of shit. Looking straight like a clown. Acting the part and everything. Dancing around. Telling jokes. It's like a circus. Look on Facebook. It's like a circus, man. Everybody trying to get some attention. Some people hurting themselves. And it never gets nowhere but a post for the day. It's things people do out here that they could make a career of. Get a couple of likes, they all right. They on something else. They never stick to what they doing. Some follow others, especially into occupations. They got one position here. Why would you bring your friend to fill out the application with you if they only got one position? Oh, because you don't want to get on the bus by yourself. You don't want to be by yourself. You need a buddy. And then they wind up getting a job and shit. And that just break up your friendship. But you knew it was a chance of this shit happening before you even told them people to take the bus down here with you. You people don't love yourself the way you're supposed to love yourself, because you're supposed to go out the way for yourself like you go out the way for other people to make sure they copacetic and they cool and everything. I told you earlier, look in that mirror and ask yourself, what's your purpose? Do you feel you living up to your living obligations here on earth? Or you just here like furniture and shit? Like a bug. See why they call people bugs? Because they irritating. Especially if they ain't doing shit. Always sitting in your face. Don't have no ideas. Don't come up with nothing. No money, no nothing. They being glad to insult a person. Or to see a person getting insulted, laughing and all that. Think life a game. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even lie. I'd rather be ascending instead of descending. Because if I descend, I'll be going backwards. That's something I really never got used to. Some people do it good. They can walk out the back door backwards. And they do. They do. Hey, Shametta Murphy. Long time no see. Thank you for tuning in. But it's true. And Shametta, I be seeing you be up on life too. Life measurements and things like that. Saying what's right and what's going on and we need to stop. Yeah. I pay attention to people. You know, I see people that's sick and tired of being sick and tired. I see people that's sick and tired, so they want to help out and help others to make it a better place. And those be the people that be stepped on. The ones that don't let people borrow money. Don't give a good influence out on that person. Don't give a good suggestion out on that person. Even the ones that don't put people automatically, instantly in a position to where they doing good. But all that person thinking about is the people that they was hanging with and shit. The no good motherfuckers trying to get them a job and shit like that. Ain't even made it past the probation stage of what? 90 days at the job site. You got to know what you want out of life. There's a lot of people can't keep a job because they try to be the boss. You can't come in no job and do what you want to do because you ain't used to doing shit, sitting at home around the block talking shit. Ooh, I been complaining. You gonna complain at the job if shit don't go your way. If you're doing your job and somebody tell you, help them pick that up or something like that. Ooh, oh, that's not my job. I ain't doing nothing. Ooh, and shit. And that's your obligation is to come to work, to sell yourself. Because you know when the lights go out and at the end of the day, when that check comes, goddamn it, it's gonna be well, you know what I'm saying? Well deserved. Some people put people on, they go to work for 2 or 3 days and then come up with a motherfucking excuse. You weren't ready to work in the first place, man. You should have let a person know. You see all the good shit. You see that person coming home, spending money, smiling and shit like that. But you didn't see the part when he was at work, working his ass off, sweating and all that type of shit. You got to know it's like that. Don't shit come easy nowadays. Ain't nothing handed to you. Except if it's going to be handed to you by me and another nonprofit or somebody that's willing to pull people up out of that hole. I can't guarantee you're going to get it from somebody else. You know, I can speak facts. I can, you know what I'm saying? I can look a person eye in the eye, and tell them what I'm going to do, what I'm going to be, and how I'm going to act. Everybody can't tell you that. They're going to stick to the good shit, telling you what's good and what you can get. No, I'm there with you, side by side. Buddy. I ain't finna send you off to do shit that I ain't gonna do. Cause that'd be me pointing the finger. That would be the wrong boss that I'm trying to do something. If I got a facility and everything, and you already know the job that you're supposed to do, you come in and do your job and shit like that. Ooh, man, you don't need to be pointed out. Just like in your life, you don't need nobody to point you where to go. You don't need nobody to tell you how to act. You don't need nobody to tell you what they're gonna say if you act like that, because they don't know. People got opportunities and shit in front of them and scared to take that step. They hiring here. Oh, they ain't gonna hire me. Ain't no sense of me going. They only hire Mexicans. They only hire whites or whatever and shit. But never give it a chance. Never give it breath. Never asking for what you want. Because if you do, you got to be careful because you might just get it. We scared. Some people ain't got their ID because ain't nobody got on the bus and went down there with them. None less a job. You don't need nobody with you to go attain these things, people. Solo is dolo. That's where the dough come in at. Self-sufficient, independent. People want people that can work by themselves, alone, with no distractions, to get your job done. Not somebody that's paying attention to what everybody else do and shit, finding everybody faults and everything and everything. If you're doing that, you can't do your job. That's in life, at home, with the kids or whatever, around the blocks, on the streets. You can't get ahead in life because your nose is in other people's business. So you got to start getting your nose out of other people's business and start minding your own business, you know? Yes. Yeah, I'm on my show, baby. You know, I know you calling, let me know you off work. You're about to be here in a minute. Okay. All right, then. Drive safe. All right. That's an understanding. That's a check-in. It's okay with me. I do the same thing. You know, that's my better half. When shit go wrong with me, she make it all right. Vice versa. We got somebody that we can depend on. That's each other. We work as a unit, as one. You know, we're not competitive. You know, I'm retired in whatever I do, as far as working or whatever and shit. My wife still works. You know what I'm saying, for them people, but I have the LLC and the INC. I work for myself today and for others. You know, and I don't get mad or nothing. I don't tell her what to do with her money or nothing. All I know is what I do. You know, me, I come up with money, you know what I'm saying, daily to what I do. You know, so when I do come up with money, you know what I'm saying, I don't even hold money in my pocket. You know, and I see that don't change in me. I come in and put my money on the counter. My wallet be on the table. If I got a G, I'm gonna get her 5. And it's vice versa. No competitiveness or nothing like that. If I'm broke and it's her payday, I don't trip with her. My wife pays bills. She like paying bills and stuff like that. That's another reason why when I do, you know what I'm saying, get my payday, I just put the money right there. Because I already know our bills are taken care of. So I look forward into creativity. I try to build beyond. As in always having something to fall back on, just in case an emergency come up. I'm a computer type of guy, so I got a fucking man, I got NASA Center right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, goddamn it, Grand Central Station with the TVs, monitors, and all that type of shit. Musical. Let's put it like this. I got a lot, and I do numerous things. You know, if I'm not working out, I'm in my garden. I got a garden up in here. To where I get life, I grow shit. I make things healthy. I had fish. I had scorpions. I made sure when they needed food, I jumped in my car and went to the pet store just for these little animals that I can't even talk to. But I know it's living a life. They're alive. I enjoy watching them. I enjoy the things that I get from growing. It satisfies me mentally and physically. Meaning my hobby is going to satisfy me, but I also can make money off of it. Legal. I have my marijuana card as in a cultivator, as in garden, as in creating my own, the way I like it, the potency. I cut the middleman out of going to search for this shit, not knowing what I'm going to get in return or what's on it. I strictly just cut out the middleman to suppress that. And to be that person, that creator. Even I can pay a bill or something like that if I'm short, you know. It's my hobby. It's a passion. It'll turn into a passion. Things that you do that you may call a passion, it's just not a passion. Sometimes it generates revenue. Something to fall back on. You know, I don't been in the working field. You know, I used to work downtown in a daily building, you know. If it's still called a daily building, city hall, whatever. Yeah, I worked for the Department of Consumer Service. People that was opening up liquor stores and nightclubs and shit like that had to come and get a license for us. It had to be an agent to go out to the residency to see was everything up apart, as far as the painting, the escape routes, that person's background and all that type of shit. Some people came in there with big envelopes and gave the inspectors the envelopes full of 20s, full of 50s or 100s or whatever. Some people paid their way around it, cheated the system. And you had people that's working for the system that was okay with it. because the money was a trigger. Like these say, the money can be a trigger. Money can be a trigger for anything. And to get back to me and my wife, as far as competitive, we can't do that and run a big household. That's why I put my money to the side and I make money on top of it. It's a stage where I'm at where I don't even like having money in my pocket. I shouldn't have to have it in my pocket because I got my own. Well, I can leave it on the table and it's going to be there when I get back. I conditioned myself into this life. Just know that. Just know I'm being put out north, south, east, and west in Chicago. Ain't had shit but a fucking big ass jug of water in the refrigerator and the rest of the refrigerator empty with a can of beans on the motherfucking cupboard. The only can of beans or whatever. Syrup sandwiches, mayonnaise sandwiches, sugar sandwiches. I've been through that. I've been through having to go over my friend's house to eat. Being accountable for people's actions. You know, the kids can't do nothing unless the parent make that move. So they being accountable for their parents' actions. Or shit that they can have, learn, do. That they don't get a chance to. Because of the parents. Everybody is brought up to love their parents. No matter what. And you can do that. But let me tell you, every parent ain't on point all the time with their siblings, with their kids, or nothing like that. Some parents hate their kids, despise their kids. But your friend will be like, man, you better love your mama. Yeah, you can love her, but you ain't got to be around her. You could be on a different page. You can love from a distance. Everything ain't cracked up to be what it is. If shit ain't right in your life, no matter who's inflicting the pain, walk away from it. Know that it's not for you. Know that you love yourself and you are loyal to yourself, not to stay there and get beat up by the situation. Man, this basic shit, man. Basic things that I'm talking to you about. Basic things that stunt our growth, that keep us where we at. The way we think about other people, how we look at them, how we talk about them. It stunts our growth. It takes a little away from you. When you step over that negative field, you takes away from your blessing. The more good you is and positive is, the more your blessings keep coming. But as soon as you jump on the other side and get to talking about people, belittling people, hurting people and shit like that, you stop your blessings. That package don't be at the door no more. They're present. You know, you're supposed to be present for your present. You know, present work two ways, right? You can be personally present, like there, here, woke, on time, dependable. Or you can be the present that you open up when your eyes get big and you be happy and shit like that. You are both. You are both. You got to be woke to be the head of your life. Don't none come to a sleeper but a dream. Sometimes dreams be manipulated in words by other people. And people draw from them. Instead of that around their life. And people, you can't go to no another household that's doing good, respectful, in order, clean, respectful. and then go home and think that your home's supposed to be like that when you don't set example as in being a bad person. Now you arguing at everybody in the house, either your significant other because you don't saw something at your girlfriend's house or something like that should be a part of your house. But you ain't never put this first step forward, you know what I'm saying, as in being that person, as in creating that reality for yourself and your kids. Now you mad and shit. And you mad at the world because you don't done some shit that you ain't did. You don't got into a situation of some shit that you ain't moved the muscle on. But you want it. And you want that life. But you ain't made no step. You always get up, wash your face, put on clean clothes just to go sit in another motherfucker living room and the jibber jabber about other people's. Mother put on clothes just to walk around the blocks through vacant lots. Never going nowhere. Out to eat, only sit down, mingle. Sociable type stuff. See, people stay in the hood. You can't really listen to those people because they have no way of life. They haven't left the hood. Everything in the hood is like Las Vegas. Stays in the hood. It takes a person from the hood to go out and display shit that's going on in the hood. To hurt people, rob people and shit like that. Or he gonna film it and show it to everybody on the outside. He gonna film you getting beat up. He gonna film you getting killed. He gonna film no food in your house dirty and shit like that. You can count on your next brother and sister, black, to do that for you. They'll do that before they say something positive. He'll go get her. Outstanding person, upright, independent, and fearless with good respect and shit like that. That will hurt their mouth. But they could spend a whole day even putting words with it, talking about you. Okay, we don't heard 2 hours about such and such. What about yourself? What you got to say about yourself? That shit only lasts 2 seconds. Oh, we ain't got nothing to say about ourselves. Oh, we all right. Knowing damn well you in the same boat and you just got to belittling somebody, saying what they ain't got, how they looking, woo, and you doing the same thing. Look deep before you lead people. No, don't judge a book from its cover. You see a clean person with money and shit like that. That don't mean they got it every day. If people got a stunt front, want you to see shit and shit like that, that's something that they don't have every day. There's the opportunity to get likes, to get attention and things like that. You should know that. People with it don't front on it. Don't have to go out and play a part so somebody can recognize. You get a new pair of shoes, they probably cover it up, goddammit, or whatever. Never say nothing about it compared to the people now. Motherfucker get a pair of shoes and want to stand on your kitchen table or island and shit and dance. Show off their shoes. Like that's something new to us. That ain't nothing. Y'all let the little shit that made y'all. The little material clothes. Motherfucker, day after that, a stitch coming out or whatever. Y'all be validated by the wrong shit. And y'all idolize it. Y'all put it before y'all whole life. Nigga put $1,000 suit on and go in the wrong place and get killed in it. Never thinking about himself and his safety and shit. Just want somebody to see him up in the suit. And you call yourself the shit, the boss. You don't got $3,000-$4,000 outfits off Madison and Pulaski. Ain't never went to see the Buckingham Fountain. Never had a conversation with a Caucasian. Got people in the hood never been to Great America. those who have visions of going. What you let stop you? Who you let stop you? How you gonna know what it is to live life outside that box? If you're not practicing, if you're not rehearsing, if you're not educating yourself and things like that. What you gonna know? What can anybody over there tell me right now? What could somebody enlighten me on? What could somebody tell me good? See, that's a problem. Y'all hear the same shit, different day. So they keep y'all in the same place all the time. That's your livelihood. We used to have people that look at newspapers every morning to know what's going on and shit, where the opportunities at. Most don't even read no more. I told you the only thing a person read is a motherfucking menu when they go in one of them restaurant. What somebody don't came from overseas and don't started, you know what I'm saying? Started their life off doing something. Oh, those people get money. When they get over here, they get them a certain amount of money. Motherfucker, you don't been over here over 10, 20, 30 years. You could have made that money. Why you pointing a finger at what people worry about what they giving them and shit like that? If they gave it to you, you wouldn't do nothing but fuck it up because you're not educated enough to double it, to invest it, to generate some generational wealth. Mama's point fingers and play victim. Playing possum. Playing possum. They know they just don't want to do shit. Just like when something need to be done, person to sit right there and hope you don't point to them to do it and shit, cause they lazy ass don't want to get up, but they want everything that come after of it. They want all the good presents that come from it and everything, but they don't want to work for it. That's crazy, man. Something that I don't work for, I can't enjoy it the way I want to. If I got it on the sly side, I'm gonna hurry up and spend that shit because I think somebody gonna get it from me. I get to enjoy my things today, people, because I work hard for them. I don't take from others. I don't break in houses. I don't steal out of stores. I don't crack cards. I don't do none of that. I do what's suggested of me, you know, because I know from me starting from the bottom, working my way up, I could turn nothing into something right now. And I can always do that throughout my life. But you can't if you never started. You can't if you ain't never been there. If you ain't never put yourself in that position. You got to know that everything going through life ain't peaches and cream. It just don't come to you and shit like that, and you enjoy it. You got to work for what you want in this life. You can't expect nobody to hand you down. Nothing. But you do got some people that's positive out here that's looking for positive people. But they can't fuck with you because you're negative. Why would they put their company in your name? Why would they put you in charge of the cash register? For a person to act like they never had money before. Don't know how to spend it. Can't hold on to it. Can't invest it. What are you here for? What are you hanging around me for? If you don't got no vision. You know, I at least want a person to imagine. That's a step. That's a step on learning. That's a step on creating something out of nothing. People walk around, doing nothing. Walking up trying to see what everybody else is doing. You got to have people in position to do that. If you ain't got nobody that's in position to do anything positive, you're not going nowhere. Because you don't have nothing to fall back on. No nobody going to trust you. Ain't nobody going to want you to work with them or work for them because they're going to suffer a loss. You got to think about that, people. It's getting to a point right now where everybody's tired of being sick and tired. Especially the family members that's losing family over the guys out here that don't know how to shoot. That's killing kids, killing elders and stuff like that. You think people gonna keep on taking that, man? People tired, man, losing their people and stuff, man. People gonna turn into Charles Bronson on motherfuckers. And just in case you don't know him, that was one of the old actors back then in the days when I was growing up. You know, he made a whole lot of vigilante movies to where the police wasn't doing enough. So he started going out at night, you know what I'm saying, killing gang members and shit, mobs and all that type of shit as a vigilante, you know, meaning he's taking the law in his own hands. You're going to have a whole lot of people out there doing the vigilante act. You heard somebody in their family, they ain't going to care how old you is. What's your mama name? Who your daddy is. They're going to take you out. You know, they passed that he just a kid, she just a kid shit. You know what I'm saying? They big enough to pick up the gun and pull the trigger. They big enough to put their life in danger. Because you got people who value life out here today. They're not going to let nobody come and hurt them and then walk home and sleep good at night. You got to think about the things that you do negatively going to come back around in some type of shape, form, or fashion. People think it come back right back. No. It can come back 5 to 10 years from now when you're doing good, established, big house, 3-4 cars and shit like that. It can snatch all that away from you. It can put another person up to do it. That you thought was peaches and cream with you. Don't change your lifestyle. People live today with resentment too. My guest speaker say, God damn it, you know, one of his buddies been hating him ever since the 3rd grade and didn't tell him that shit till he was 20-something. So you mean why this dude was smiling in your face all this time? He was wanting to kill you. People play a part. They play a role. Let me correct that. They play a role. You know, they get roles in acting career. Shit you got to study off paper. They got roles that you play like on the video games, like GT5 and shit like that. You got other people that play roles out here that's mentally inclined. And it don't got so bad to where everybody is adopting them roles. Well, most of us, I know our kids are going out thinking we can do the same shit that we see on TV, special effects, or either on the video games or something like that. We got our kids thinking that they can go out and do that. that they can kill somebody and live forever, that it can't happen to them because they just killed the baddest man on earth. No, wherever you go and you're a bad motherfucker, it's somebody badder. There's somebody way worse off than you that'll get down on you. You got to know that. You know, that's why I had to base my life and everything, my company, on Ascension, as in growing, as in learning something positive, as in no drama, no getting hurt, no humiliation, no disrespect. All that shit go with that. You know, that's something that I want to be a part of. I can't be with nobody who don't practice what they preach. If you're going to be for real about it, be for real. If you're going to be negative, act your part. But don't be nobody that you're not. Don't rub shit all on your face, on your nose and stuff. Oh, that's all a person do. It don't be no makeup, y'all. Got people out here brown nose and all that. That's shit. You know? Take that much time and patience being friends to someone I don't like. You know? Time and patience. There's a lot of people out here that want to see you win, man. Shit, we got like 75% of the whole white race don't want to see y'all win. And they the people on the platform. Those the people that's in position, got positions. We run scams and trick our own all day, every day, but we can't do that. We can't act as if on them. Be that person until we get what we want to get and then come and pull our people back. No, y'all ain't gonna do that. Y'all rather step on one of y'all people's neck to even get those people approval on something good happening to you or for you. We got some fake people out here. We got some fake people with organizations that don't even provide for the people and the kids. Every time they give away some shit, they want to make a documentary or something like that of that one little moment. Giving and participation is consistently. It's a program. And to the ones that's doing it properly and everything, man, I commend you. You get your flowers today. Keep doing what you keep doing. You can keep getting good thoughts from Food for Thought. But if you're in it for yourself, it's not going to work. If you're in it for the publicity, it's not going to work. If you're in it for the money, it's not going to work, man. Karma come around and shut all that down. Because karma knows the person that you really are. You can't hide when you're doing bad to people. Everybody don't see what's done to them. They feel it in the inside. So we got to watch what we do, people. Topic for the day is ascensions, to grow, to rise, to come up. Even if you fall, we get back up. And still we rise. Maya Angelou said that. We fall down, but we get back up and we still rise, right? So why is you people down there with y'all motherfucking ass on your backs, ready to close your eyes and give up on life? You know, the words we say supposed to be powerful. They're supposed to be a meaning. They're supposed to make an impact on another human being. If your words don't do that, that life ain't for you. It ain't for you. Some people here to listen, to observe. Some people out here to give instructions and lead you. But we seem to be out here to demolish and destroy and self-destruct, because whatever we do comes back to us and our family, our generation, the decisions that we make. On Food for Thought, we give you encouragement. You know what I'm saying? Beliefs. Give you love, suggestions. All good on being a productive person, and that's it. That's all. What else can we do? We can't make a person feel what we're saying. We can't make a person take what we're saying in consideration to follow through and all that type of shit, because those persons have their own personality as an individual. Some people don't been so positionless that they won't even listen to what nobody say, even if it's right. You know what I'm saying? Thinking somebody at, you know what I'm saying, at what they trying to do or whatever. Take it away from them, whatever. Deprive them of it. I don't know. But it's all about extending when it comes to me. You know, I had a whole lot of friends before I came to Las Vegas. There's a lot of people I got over 20, 30, 40, and 50 years with. They watch me sometimes. Probably watch me every day. When we was together, we got high, talk shit, swallow spit, laugh, play. Everybody was vocal. Now I'm on some positive shit today, and they don't even call. They don't come and say hi or nothing. All these people I looked up to as being productive people in the future. Guess how I feel today? I think they still could be. Could. But I just don't fuck with them, because they only bring me down. Because if they didn't get it when it first started, they not going to get it. Because this shit is so simple and so easy for a person to get older and older and keep doing the same shit that they do every day. Worrying about a drink, a female, a smoker, whatever. Sleeping on other people's shit in their way. Stunning their family's growth and shit cause you in the way. People gonna get tired of that. One of these days, you're gonna have to get out and get on your own. Even if you ain't got shit to establish shit, you ain't gonna expect nobody to feel sorry for you. Because they not the people today. You know, everybody's turning to be family orientated. Fuck the streets. They going back to their families and they having something and they planning their future. They being there for their kids. So if you still doing the same thing, hanging on the same blocks, getting up, not washing your face, like you got an appointment to be around motherfucking high leg boys or whatever, your crew, you got a motherfucking problem. If you still doing the same shit, expecting different results, you ain't got nowhere yet. You still doing the same thing, expecting different results. What you waiting on the motherfucker to come and give you $1,000 a day job working for them? No, you don't know how to do nothing. Not nothing extraordinary. Not nothing that somebody else can do that our kids growing up doing right now that's going to pass you up. Let's keep it real. Let's look in that mirror. Let's stare at that man. Let's stare at that woman. And you ask them, are they being productive enough to live life on life terms today? You know what I'm saying? Ask yourself. Because at the end of the night, when all the balloons have popped and all the ice cream has melted, the party's over, goddammit. It's your show. It's what you finna do. Just like the motherfucking driving a car, look over, lean over, and ask you what you finna do. I ain't finna do nothing, like you always say. What you finna do? And he tell you, I'm finna go home and be with my family. I'm finna go get me a little rest. Okay. He drop you off and get to hanging with somebody else. You thought he was going to his family. You thought he was going to sleep. No, he was getting rid of your ass. Everybody don't like having furniture in the car. People situate furniture in their house. They put it in corners against the wall. They lay shit on it to rest. Shit you're just looking at with no reaction, no information, no examples, no goals. A piece of furniture. Drop of clothing. If I put it to clothing, goddamn it'd be a whole lot of dirty laundry. You can't mix clean with dirt. You can't put your clean clothes in a dirty clothes bag. Some people do. Guess what? The clean clothes turn bad. That's why I don't hang with people like that. They say one bad apple can spoil a bunch, which is cool. Every apple will start rotting. But what about a good apple, y'all? What could a good apple do? Do y'all ask yourself questions and shit like that? You know, I refuse to let my child growing up just to know basic words. Just the words that they say in the hood. And that should be Ebonics with a different pronunciation. Motherfucker talking and slurring. Don't know how to say its S's and T's. Never took time to. Never took that walk on life. Never noticed other nationalities. Never noticed horizons, how beautiful the sky is, the sun, the clouds, and what make it work. What's up there, shit like that. Never wondering. Never looking at the news knowing this motherfucker about to be a war or whatever and shit. Just sleep on life. Just sleep on life. Doing the same shit every day. Letting the whole full day go past. And you go lay on your ass to look forward to another full day. Not doing shit. Not even helping nobody. Who are you? Look in the mirror. That mirror gonna tell you. Don't get mad at what you see. Because when you think you're looking good, you're really looking bad. All you gotta do is look in the mirror. Then you'll see what the people on the outside see. While you stand out the window pointing at everybody false and wrong and shit. They'll begin to see motherfucking dishes in the sink. backyard dirty, they'll begin to see you and what you stand for and the roles you've been playing while you've been in front of their face, knowing it's not you. Yeah. Joke's over. Matter of fact, the joke's on you. With your high, mighty, self-centered towards people. Now I want to see how you act when you at your lowest. You're going to have a whole lot of people getting past calls. That's going to be the only motherfucker that's going to listen to you without telling you something that's right. And that's the only person that you're going to be able to listen to. Because the self-centeredness up in you. We can't be in denial, people. We can't be in denial. Don't even know I'm lying. You can't lie to yourself. You got to keep shit real in the things that happen around you. Stop condoning it. Stop turning the right cheek. You know, like you don't see shit because you don't want to say nothing about it or what's going on or protect nobody from it. You got to stop that, man, because you're depriving yourself. What you don't want for another person, you don't want for yourself. And I know you don't want a person to look at you and think of you the same way, like you ain't shit. I ain't finna help them. Shit, fuck them. Just so ain't the same way you act. You wouldn't even like that. And that's how we is. You would do it to others, but you wouldn't want it done to you. You would play victim and shit. Knowing that you can get anything on this earth if you put your mind to it and be yourself. Something that a lot of people refusing to do. So for the ones taking them guns out and shit like that to hurt people, just lay down. Lay down and close your motherfucking eyes. Because your premonition is clear. Clear to me. That you're self-destructing. You're destructive. You're a demolitionist. And whoever around you get to suffer the same fate. Because they believe in you. And this always happened to me, people. You know, I say I was getting on for a few minutes, right? It's don't been an hour and 30 minutes already, you know. But later on at my late show, I expect to have some participants. You know, I want some input too. It's for me too. I need help. I got a thinking problem. You know, I can admit the shit that I go through. My wrongs. I can be accountable for my actions. I ain't got to blame it on nobody. I ain't got to lie about it. Not today. Everything I got is fucking legit. Too legit to quit. A lot of people can't treat their things the way I treat mine. A lot of people don't stole their shit, gotta hide it. Only bring it out at a certain time. Don't scam, they messed it up or whatever. Not here. I can brag because I did it the right way. So if you got a problem with we bragging, you know what you can do. Because you ain't gonna be able to change shit. You powerless over what I got, what I say, and how I feel. It ain't shit you can do about it. I'm just giving you the real deal. Ain't no sugarcoat, no beating around the bush, no formalities, no gibberish. Man, before I'm anything, and I'm mature, I'm grown. I can take criticism, I can give it, I can walk away from it. But if I need it, goddammit, I'm sticking right there. Don't even know I am lying. That's denial. People scared to admit their wrongs and shit. Scared to contest their wrongs. Scared to let people know they've been through a downfall of something. You know, they always got to make themselves look good. Who the hell is you looking good to in the same place, in the same area, around the same people? You ain't making an impact on no motherfucking body. Not even positive people, because you're around negative people. You ain't at no seminar, no YMCA, Boys and Girls Club or nothing like that, making an example. Letting the people who need to hear, the real people hear. No, you're around people that don't even believe shit you're saying, doubt you, say you can't do it, it'll never happen for you, and all that shit. Y'all love that. Y'all love that. That's what keep y'all where y'all at. Keeping that up front and on your plate. Oh, they ain't gonna never give me no job. They just throw applications in. Oh, they ain't gonna give me no job because I'm black. Oh, they ain't gonna give me no job because where I stay. And get the hell out of here. Shit sounds so dumb to me today. Especially coming from grown, mature people. They say some silly shit. That's why I know they playing a role. Because the shit belongs on TV. For entertainment. Entertainment purposes only. They showed y'all 15 motherfuckers can't fit in no car, but we still tried, don't we? They told you 10 motherfuckers can't fit in no phone booth, but we still tried, don't we? Y'all still willing to do dumb shit when y'all know the outcome and the consequences from it. I'm sorry, yo. But if the shoe fit, wear that motherfucker, boy. Tap dancing that motherfucker. Because it's yours. Because you feel some type of way because you know I'm telling the truth. You feel that shit. It's probably making you mad because that's you. You that person. That smile in people's face and go piss down their back and tell them it's sweat. You talk about them and everything. Put them down for the other people. That's you. See, I ain't finna get on here and tell you what you want to hear. How you got $1,000 outfit and shit on. That's just for today. You turn back into yourself tomorrow, like Cinderella. You being somebody that you're not. You acting out. That ain't yourself. That ain't the way you act. What type of publicity are you looking for? When all eyes on you, what you got to display to us that's going to help us? Not a damn thing. You're not going to say nothing because you're stage fright. Nothing powerful going to come out of your mouth because you haven't relaxed your mouth to saying positive things. You haven't exercised it. So it's out of sight and out of mind. You know, the games to be sold, not told, but I'm giving it to you for free. All you had to do is ask me. Any problem that you're going through. If you want to hear something in the histories, in the history books, I can take you back to history. I can take you anywhere from come ups to death, because I don't seen it. Anywhere from evictions to convictions. I don't seen it. I don't been there. So why would you listen to a motherfucker younger than you don't even leave the neighborhood to tell you what's right and what to do with your life? You just as stupid as them. It's an assuming process. You want me to put the pronunciations on assume? Straight up. I mean, you're making an ass out of you, and you're making an ass out of me. Assume. People be assuming shit for people to act a certain way, to treat them right and shit like that. No, because that's another word for expectations, expecting people to do something for you and shit, and when they can't do it, it's a problem. Because you don't put your all in what somebody giving you when there's a lot out here to get. Then you get mad and you play victim, knowing you can do the same goddamn thing the next person do. Y'all got the same bodily functions. Man, Mike Larry ain't gonna tell you what you want to hear, people. I'm gonna tell you what you need. Hell no. You know what? You said that last time, I had me cracking up. A dressed up garbage can. Straight up. What's up in that motherfucker ain't no good for you. It's old. You been there, you done that. You ate that. Just threw it out. Put it behind you, whatever. Girl, you crazy. On everything. Dressed up garbage can. Everybody out here flashing money that they can't flash the next day. Tell them, motherfucker, next time you flash some money, let me see you flash it for a whole month. Motherfucker stack, get little, goddamn it, turn it to a motherfucking dollar. Damn, Joe, I said a whole month. It's been 3 days. You don't invest it in the wrong shit. You don't have the outfit on for 3 days. That motherfucker dirty now. You don't treat it everybody and shit like that. Now you need a cigarette. Motherfucker don't want to give it to you because you ain't got no money now. You jagged. You jagged. Special purposes. You know what I'm saying? And people don't even want to hang around you now. They don't want back to the clique and shit talking about you. How you don't fucked up money. Man, if I had that money, man, I would have bought me a function room set and all that type of shit. They saying all that shit be out of your back. Cause you don't jag about a $450 bottle of Remy, goddamn it, at the motherfucking at the social club, goddamn it. You got everybody around you taking pictures and shit. You the happiest person in the world. Next day come, you don't know what happened. You don't turn to a victim and shit. Somebody just stole my money. No, you spent that shit last night. I was right with you. Don't play the role. Ain't no motherfucker finna feel sorry and buy another fifth for us to drink. No, you did that for us already last night. Our money means something. It's going somewhere. My kids need shoes. Straight up. Hey, we got some clowns out here, straight up. We got some straight clowns out here. The conversation is fucked up to me. You know, they used to say a person, man, that person good had a down-to-earth conversation. He's a down-to-earth person. Oh, hell no. These motherfuckers I know out of space. They from somewhere distant. Straight up. And they from somewhere distant, straight up. They don't have no plan to get out the ghetto or nothing like that because they're not willing to work. You know what I'm saying? You got people together that put 2 and 2 together. Y'all people put 2 minus 2. Nothing from nothing, y'all. If you don't put it in, you don't get nothing out. And you can't demolish the other person and expect them to do it and to take care of your ass because you got to pay where you stay everywhere. I told you, if you ain't got no job, you better be the best goddamn it Alfred or Bentley there is on cleaning up, answering those and washing dishes and shit. Because that's going to be the only thing you can do. You can't even cook for a motherfucker now. And they be happy for you. You cook the meal, goddammit, after we eat, can you leave? Man, I just cooked the whole motherfucker. Man, that don't mean shit. Anybody can cook. People eating shit nowadays that's processed. made out of goddamn it ocean suds and shit. You know what I'm saying? They got a whole plantation with that shit on that they make oodles and noodles and all that shit with. Harden it up, make it stringy. The Chinese be making rice out of plastic and shit. Every meat ain't 100% beef. It's veal or either motherfucking, I don't know. What the hell? I don't like hamburger that come out of cans and already be made and shit like that. Soybean meat. Then we turn around and put motherfucking alcohol in us, pills and all that other shit and expect to live a healthy life. Never working out. Oh, I'm skinny and already. I don't need to do nothing. I'm cool. And it takes one day to where you get extra fucked up. I ain't gonna take one pill. I'm gonna take 2 this time. And I'm gonna drink 3 cups of what you call it. And that shit wind up going where it's supposed to win a long time ago. And disrupted everything in your body. High blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, asthma, arthritis. Shit that's get to hitting you from that one night of partying because you don't abuse it and took too much to where it don't activate it, all the shit that's supposed to activate it when you're in your 60s and shit like that. Being an older person, it don't activate it because you don't mixed all type of no good shit up in you as a mixture, as the shit chemicals. It's in chemistry. Don't y'all know? It's bad enough we take aspirins and shit that we don't supposed to do that. Pharmaceutical getting paid off of shit that suppresses what we feel. You know, we supposed to have it in us to be that spirit, to eat properly, to stay happy and shit like that, and don't nothing go wrong with you. You know, once you smile, laugh, that's healthy. You know, that's healthy shit. It's when you go into the dramatization, being hurt, stressed out and shit, holding your breath, motherfucking mouth tight, or whatever, thinking too much, get a headache, blood stop flowing and all that type of shit. We do it to ourselves, people. Healthy means happy. You got to be happy in order to be healthy. Some shit is easy out here, people. All these people, you know what I'm saying, with these podcasts telling you that you're kings and queens, where you come from and stuff like that, that you can accomplish anything. You're a part of the universe. You're a part of this planet, the dirt and everything and shit like that. And you don't listen to them. You don't even listen to them put you up on a pedestal to let you know you are number one and black is beautiful. You overlook that shit and look at some negative. On the real. Go to the currency, get $100 bills. That's what they need to do. Some of them do it because they playing their role. And that shit look like a lot to them when they do it. I can't be content. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be generational. Them little stacks and shit y'all be seeing the people with. Do y'all know once them bills hit your ass, how that stack look? I don't know. But once you get your own place and car and all that type of shit and bills get to coming in your name, you'll know. Right now, y'all living on y'all mamas and daddies and on y'all fucking grandmama couch and flow and shit like that with no bills coming in your name. The only bill probably coming in your name is the cell phone bill. And you look at that motherfucker every day, all day, 24/7, and never looked at nothing that'll get you past, that'll get you by, that'll get you some help. You're always watching another month. And you don't invest it in that motherfucker. You pay a bill every month. For what? For what? to know what your friends doing and amuse your friends? What positive thing? You looking job search on that motherfucker? Or whatever? No. We're going to tell the truth today, people. We're going to tell the truth. I got a lot of shit to talk about, but I'm going to save it for the next show and my guests. So we can touch bases. Because, we tired of sugarcoat shit to y'all. We tired of telling y'all it's going to be all right. You going to get it, pushing you and shit, and you never take that step. You just got on because you wanted your face. You wanted the attention and people to see you. No, it's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. So my people, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to need y'all with me when I come back on. People like Greg Page, Dan Clark, you know what I'm saying? We need those people. Because they're going to get it to you in the raw. They ain't going to sugarcoat it. When you take your answers and shit up there to the teacher, it's going to be correct. It ain't going to be no shit that you copied off nobody's paper and don't know the outcome. Or you and that person got the same answers. You pretending to be him or her or whatever. We're going to get it to you in a raw, and that's what we do on Food for Thought. So I'm here. I'm just checking in. You know what I'm saying? I supposed to leave a few minutes, but, I wind up doing some time. Because this shit real, man. Once you get it, it runs fluid. A person that don't know won't do nothing. Can't do nothing. But sit still. Like a piece of furniture. And hope and pray that somebody will extend a hand out to them. But don't look for it when you're down in your dumps and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just like some people go to jail to be church involved and shit. They know God when they go to jail. Or when they're in trouble when the motherfucker got them and they heard of something. Then they know God. Then they know God when they need him. You know what I'm saying? People want you when they need you. They'll use you and then throw you away. Because they got what they need. They got past what they needed to get past. So they are right. So they don't care about the next person. You got people like that. You got people like that. Yeah. People put 2 and 2 together and come out sick. You right. They add it on, make their own story and shit. Or how they're supposed to be and shit like that. It's crazy, man. But don't nobody talk about themselves. Can't nobody get up here and say what they going through and shit, no real person and shit, and get past it. No, they gonna hold on to it and let that pressure build up and shit until where it fucks up their social life for real. Straight up. Straight up. They hold it in. They scared. Crazy Monster, what's up? What's up? Straight up, man. Jump on the game, man. Divine on Fortnite right now. You know, I monitor my kid. My game room right up. I got a game room up in here too. Kid be right here playing the game. I watch him everything he do, what he say and everything. I know the internet, them kids be on there cussing, talking about each other mamas. You got the Caucasians be calling people niggers. You got the black people calling the Caucasian crackers and all type of stuff, man. It goes on, man. That's the internet. An unadvised kid will get the worst treatment, man. When people on the internet, even pedophiles and stuff be on there. And those people treat our kids so bad. Kids treat kids bad. I know I can't catch everything you do, but you got a whiff of what I stand for. He know that in order for him to say what he want to say or whatever he got to say, he got to be 21. All the time, E. Hey, much love to you. You know you don't supposed to be on here, man. I don't know how you got on here. How old you is on there? Yeah. Damn, my kids now. My kids in Vegas. I'm tuning in to my show. My show really is for the grown people, you know what I'm saying? But you know, my guys, you know what I'm saying, that you know what I'm saying, I got best interest for that. I want to be something, and we're gonna do a lot of things together, you know what I'm saying, as far as my nonprofit. Yeah. They watching me. You know what I'm saying? My son just said, yeah, we can listen to you. I'm ready for their parents to listen. But this is okay. You know what I'm saying? They can monetize and monitor them while they listening and stuff like that. You know, I know the peer pressure words and stuff like that, but if you're using words, use them in a positive way. Don't use the bad words to be down, to beat nobody down, or to get down on nobody and stuff like that. If you can use them in a positive way, as in getting the person to understand the words that's coming out your mouth, I mean, cool. I think the president of the United States cuss at times. You know, there's nobody perfect. Practice make improvement, though. We improve in what we do. I can change my vocabulary into talking proper because I know that he on here. I don't have to curse. But you got guys that come on my show that be cussing, used to saying the word be, mother, and all that type of stuff, and it's just fluid for them. That's why I say that tongue will mess you up, and things will come out that tongue, and sometimes it'll get you killed. You got to watch what you say. You got to practice what you preach. You know, if you can get up here and call a female a B, I don't have no respect for you because you're disrespecting your mom, your grandma, your little sis. You disrespecting them by letting that word even come out your mouth to a female. All females are made alike. All males are made alike. So when you talk about one, you talk about all, right? And it shows where your heart at and how you feel for other people. You know, that's not a word to get used to. That's a word that needs to be suppressed and replaced with some positive word, some action word. You know what I'm saying? That's going to reflect on other people. And this is my buddy. I really don't even know, you know what I'm saying, if this him or not. Ask me, how did it go? How did it go is those people want me to goddamn it give them my Facebook what's called a number. You know what I'm saying? And my sign in information and all that shit. I ain't don't let nobody take care. You know, I can say what I want to say or whatever. But I don't need nobody taking my page and doing what they want to do with my page. You know what I'm saying? You know, next thing you know, goddamn federal people might be looking for me and shit like that. You know, I can't do it, man. You have that shit. You have the information too. I asked my buddy, you know what I'm saying, to get on the phone, tell me what's up with it and stuff like that. He saying he at work and all this, showing me pictures of the car he bought, all this type of shit. But I'm like, man, get on just for a minute, man. Let me know, man. These people, I'm talking to these people now. No, I'm at work, I can't get on. Ooh, no, man, that's game then. That ain't really you. I'm crazy, but I ain't no motherfucking fool. Just like I tell my people, all my people got to do, phone, say hi, bye, or whatever and shit like that, and go back to doing what they doing. It's just a thought that count. People can't even do that, and they not even doing shit. People don't call you, and they call people right around the corner from them. No, I don't need those people in my life. when I'm around, that's when I'm important. You got people up here. You got people that go live. I see people speaking to them and everything. They won't even say hi back to them and shit. They stay talking to the people that they influenced by, that's in they clique, that stays around the corner from them and shit. You really get the ideal of things once you damn, man. Bro, I'm on my show now, man. Level is like, feel me? I just sent him an invite and he called me. Knowing I'm on my show, knowing I can't answer the phone and shit like that, it'll disrupt my program. You got people that'll do that. But you know what my grandmother told me a long time ago that I take with me today? If I don't got it, I don't need it. Truest shit I ever heard. Because every time I borrow something, it wound up being messed up already from my friends. She said, you gonna learn. She say, never borrow shit from people. Because you might end up breaking it. Or they might give it to you already broke just to make you pay for it. That's true shit. So if you don't got it, you don't need it. It ain't gonna do nothing but demolish you. You know how people want to borrow your car and shit. People want to borrow your motherfucking lawnmower, all type of things. And some wind up happening to it. Some people give you shit that's tore up already and say, no, man, it was good when I gave it to you, man. There wasn't shit wrong with that. And you wind up buying them a whole new one. Because you want to borrow it and show out and look cool and shit. You could have bought your own shit and had it forever, but you got to replace somebody else's shit. Because you was too lazy to get out on your own and obtain it. So therefore, you had to go and borrow it from somebody else. That's the whole trick about borrowing. On the real. That's why I don't borrow. I know I be sitting in one place, but I can walk around in a man cave and still get the, that's how I got it hooked up anyway. I can walk around this motherfucker and have a conversation with you. But I usually get on because I don't want nobody to feel lonely on here, Oh, somebody asked me what my face was before, and I just let them know, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you to look at my face. I want you to listen to the shit that's coming out of my mouth. If you keep on looking at my face and what's behind me and what's around me, you ain't gonna never get what I'm talking about. That means you're not paying attention. Everybody want to see shit nowadays. Nobody want to hear nothing. They want to see. Because they've been so misfortunate out of their life. They've been promised shit out of their life that they didn't get. Shit is real in the field, people. If you don't work, you don't eat. He or she who do not cultivate their land will die of hunger. You got to plant. You got to create. You got to maintain. And you got to store. Not go to the store, but put shit to the side and store it for emergencies. Life on life term, people. I don't want to hear this shit that they throwing your applications up and they ain't gonna have no black people and shit like that. No, man. Life on life terms. This shit been happening ever since before you was born. Our people was getting stepped on, misadvantaged, taken advantage of and shit like that. It ain't new to you. You done been on here 20, 30 years. What you gonna do about the situation? You gonna keep talking and play victim, or you gonna put your best foot forward? You gonna go out there and get you some employment. You gonna put some money to the side. You're gonna better yourself. You're gonna get the things that you want out of life, or you just gonna sit there. No, the shit that I'm talking about gonna make you happy. And it's gonna keep you on that road to success, to where you're gonna be open up to any ideas and modify it and put your own little work with it. But if you coming up with excuses and always complaining and shit, you think I want to be around you? No. That shit'll rub off on me. Tell me something good. Just like Shaka Khan said. Because if you tell me something bad, I'm going to draw off of it. I'm going to hold on tight to it. I'm going to let it live rent-free in my head. I'm going to bring it up and give it power out of my mouth because it was a thought. See, that's stupid. Stupid thinking. Easy for a complicated person. All the time, D. Let it marinate. Straight up. To be aware is to be alive. You're not aware that you're going down, that you don't have, that things ain't going right. You're not aware of that? To start doing better? You're not aware of that? That's just a simple ass question. Don't get mad. Yeah, you do it to yourself. You do it to yourself and your kids are watching you. How you like that? So what's the opposite of teacher? I know a person could be a failure. So what's the opposite of teacher? Dummy? That it? Illiterate? A teacher search or either have the answers to a problem. A guardian is a protector. A peer educator gonna let you know what's going on the streets and keep you up out of that. You know what I'm saying? Gonna let you know what you're getting your body into. Gonna tell you about the birds and the bees, about protection, using Trojans, condoms, and all that type of stuff. Gonna tell you about STDs and stuff like that. A peer educator educates kids on upcoming events that they not yet have come on to, but the educator has. So he's sharing it, so the kid won't go into that predicament or that situation. I had to deal with those problems down the road. We always say we want the best for our kids. Why y'all pick Louis and Gucci to do it? Oh my God. That's not wanting the best for your kid. Straight up. You gonna think Louis and Gucci is his savior. You know what I'm saying? People do dumb shit. Buy him $1,000 outfit and can't take him to Chuck E. Cheese. Oh my God. Come over your house, everybody gotta have a present and shit. Huh? If you ain't got no gifts, don't come. Who the fuck is you? You don't need to be there. You don't need to be there if a person always looking for something up out of you every time they see you and shit. They're using you. It could be mentally or physically. Straight up. I think when we get back on the show, we're gonna go on the word. We're gonna work with the word condone. Because there's a lot of people out here that condone shit that other people do. Things that their kids do, like carrying a gun outside, selling drugs, hiding a pack in the house. They condone it because they don't say nothing about it. It's cool with them. You got some anyway, the wind blows, it's cool with them. Even if it take their life, putting their life up in danger and shit. You know, we condone the wrong shit. Thinking it's gonna be all right in a long time, or just a one night, a one day thing, or whatever and shit like that. We condone it and we give bad shit condone. We give it power, breath, all that shit. The opposite of teachers is miseducate. Yeah. You missed it. That's what that miss mean. She did right. You missed it. Miss your education. You miss on how to make things work, how to feed your family, how to keep the bills paid, what to do if something go wrong. You missed it. And you chose to do it. Because you got people out here like me and other people trying to, you know what I'm saying, make the best of situations. You're not willing to listen. So I hope you get everything that's coming to you that you want. You know what I'm saying? Because you asked for it. I got faith in you. You know what I'm saying? I have faith in you. Which I don't even put faith in nobody but the higher power. Because I know that people will let you down. But you can count on me, though. You can count on me. I say validate it, okay it. You know, you got to put a stamp on your life, man. Motherfucker, put a stamp on your life and put a picture of a clown up there, you'll be mad in a motherfucker. But you can't get mad because that's you and that's how you act. And that's what you're about. Games. You know what I'm saying? Now I sure hope you be on later on. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you give me a time to come on where you gonna be free. We're gonna do a late little show tonight. You know what I'm saying? And it takes somebody real to get up here and tell the truth. Somebody not listening to what nobody else said, but somebody that done been through it already. That's done experienced it. They can validate it. They can bring up receipts. You feel me? True shit. Maybe they can save your life on the real. But my buddy calling me, and I told y'all I'm gonna give y'all the information on this stuff, you know. On the other game that I've been putting up, you know, as far as time social. My comedian buddy, you know, he got up here and said, goddamn it, it was real. He was cashing out. I've been trying to get in touch with him, see if he really cashed out or whatever. But it comes a time to Mike Larry don't play the game. Now Mike Larry don't cash out with a lump sum. So if it's really, really real, what it's supposed to be, I'm gonna enlighten you on it. The EDD program my buddy talking about. Holler at him. If it's legit, I'm gonna tell you about it. I think it's called EVD, not EDD. But anyway, I want y'all to continue having a blessed day. Watch your back, watch your surroundings, to be aware, to be alive. Take it to kids, get them out the street. Knock on the elder's door, give them a hug, embrace them. Pick up the trash out their yard for them. Sit with them and have a conversation for about 30 minutes. Let them tell you something good. Do something out of the ordinary that you usually don't do every damn day. You know what I'm saying? Put your best foot forward. Start somewhere. And whatever you're doing, it's going to progress. Just like if you go out here and do something negative, it's going to come right back on your ass. Oh, you think you got the notifications now? Okay, that's cool. I'll let you know when I come back on. And much love to you. And to the next episode, thank you very much, Dad. You know, you're a big help. You know what I'm saying? You're an angel. You know what I'm saying? In my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you keep doing. You're going to keep getting what you keep getting. You know what I'm saying? Dozens of roses to you, darling. You continue to have a blessed day. Much love. Everybody else, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and get up off here so I can do a show later on, you know. Have some people and some topics to talk about and stuff like that. Just remember, condoning. That's going to be our next thing. We're going to see what you condone in your household or what. If you let shit fly or what, or ride or whatever. We going to know. How you forgot? We went to school together. Real talk, food for thought, y'all. Let me quit playing and get up out of here. You feel me? Much love to you. Continue to have a blessed day.
Since the beat still going, rock lit, I'm blowing. Dollar checks, I'm coming all the time, I'm scoring. Laid back compatible, switching up the audibles. Not in front of clown niggas like it's full lateral. Some stuck with me, but the other ones left. Those was the low life, the other ones just. Long live my hood, yes I came from that place. From the old special stone, we call it double A. You might see me on the tube, you might see me on the street, but I made it in the lab, making beats. I beat the blocks, I beat the rocks, I beat the cash, I beat that ass, I beat the finish, got you lacking in the past. I did the dad, I did it by myself. I did the product and I didn't need no help. I did the ups, I beat the downs, I beat the roads, heading to a new town. The shit got hard, I beat the odds, I beat the family, now we all apart.